and welcome back to Ant Holleufer. Today we are going to give the ants some different food, because I still have some problems with what protein to give them. So we are going to start off by giving them some honey, as you can see is right here. And it only took a few minutes before the ants almost notices, because I put it wrong down and I dropped a bit of honey on the ground, and the ants found that very quickly. But after a few minutes of licking the ground, they realized there's a lot more up here in this little thing. And yeah, as you can see here, the ants are eating the honey. So I think almost through the entire honey video, there's only one ant which is tasting or taking the honey home. I don't know if it's the same ant or it's a different ant, but I think it's a bit weird that it's only one ant, but I guess that's just how it is. But the ants still haven't moved, and I have put the test tube on a rock, so hopefully the water can't hit the cotton wool, because then the nest will dry out and the ants have to move into their new outworld. And even now, 3 or 4 days after I recorded it, they still haven't moved out. So I guess there's just a little bit of water touching the nest, so they won't move out. But I see a lot of foraging ants now trying to climb the barriers out. So I think they are trying to find a new space. I don't know. I don't know why they just don't move into their other test tube. I don't know. But then I gave the ants some of a hot dog, or a wiener. I don't know what it was exactly, but they didn't seem interested at all. So I gave them a piece of a hot dog, and they realized it was there, and they're finding the food, but then they just then they don't really care. So I started realizing maybe the only thing they like is this chicken I gave them the other day, which they really loved. I bought it just some chicken on a pin, I don't know what it's called, and they really loved it. And as you can see here, this is just a bad video from my phone at the evening where I gave them at, I don't know, the clock was 22, that's 10 p.m. when I gave them, so of course there wasn't much light, but I counted 6 workers trying to eat it and 2 more workers being out. I have never seen more than 4 workers out at the same time, but here we had 8. At the video you can only see 4 or 5, but I'm very impressed. They really love that chicken, but of course I bought that from a store that I don't visit often, but that's noted. But then I tried to give the ants some apple, and the one ant keep walking around it and walking on top of it, seeming pretty interested. And all in all, the next day, as you can see here, there's still ants walking around the apple. It's a bit hard to see, but because they walk under it, but they seemed interested. But again, I've seen other YouTubers put apples inside of a nest and then they start carving it out, so I don't know if they were trying to make a new nest because there was moist in there, I don't know. But they seemed fairly interested in the apple. But that has been pretty much it for the video. We can see here that I counted 12 ants inside the nest and a worker walking around. But again, it's very hard, because if you see in this little time lapse, sometimes you can see a lot of ants and other times they just disappear because they can walk under the label, which is just very annoying. So I'm hoping the nest will dry out soon, and then they will walk or move into the other test tube that is placed. And it's still a dark test tube with water, and I see when I look inside the nest at the test tube, I can see that there's sand in there, so I have been in there, but for some reason they're just not interested. But that's been it for this video. I hope you liked this little update video. I will post a queen video soon, I guess, because I think at least, because I'm gonna go queen hunting soon. I'm going to see if I can find a Camponotus colony queen, and if I can't find it in the next month or 2, I might end up buying a colony once again. But I'm going to try and find a queen, and of course I'll make a video about it. But yeah, that has been it for this little update 8. Hope you liked the video. Bye!